What size wire will I need to install for an 800 amp service?
I'll do all I can to help. How long have you been dealing with this?
Was thinking of parallel runs of 600 MCM aluminum, will that suffice?
Do you plan on doing the work yourself?
Yes, just starting the project.
Anything else we should know to help you best?
Installing a CT cabinet, with 4 200 amp feeders. In looking into wire size from transformer to the CT.
Hi, I'm Mike and I'll be assisting you. Please stand by while I review your question. What is the length of the run?
It will be 55 to 60 feet.
You can use parallel runs of 500 MCM.
Can I use smaller wire if I use copper or 3 runs?
Yes, 3 parallel runs of 250 MCM will work.
Are you still here?
Yes.
That is aluminum, correct?
Correct.
Does it matter if it's THHN or XHHW2? If I chose to use copper, what size will suffice?
All wire used underground has to have a W in the identification. If you use copper, step down 1 size.
Does apply if it is in conduit. So 3 runs of 40 copper will provide 800 amps. Do all 3 wires, in each run, need to be same size, or can the neutral be sized smaller?
In conduit it is still underground and will have water infiltration. THWN required. 40 copper for 3 runs.
Okay. How high of amp rating is 3 runs of 250 MCM? If I bump the run to 75 feet, how will that affect the wire size?
Correct. Additional 10 feet doesn't increase the wire size.
How many amps will the triple 250 MCM provide? What is the max distance I can run with the 250 MCM?
It's good for 800A.
Max distance.
I've given you answers for various changes. How far are we need to go?
Do all 3 wires, in each run, need to be same size, or can the neutral be sized smaller, or can I use 3 runs of 250 MCM with 30 AWG neutral? I'll make sure 75 feet is the max. Last question is, do all 3 wires, in each run, need to be same size, or can the neutral be sized smaller, or can I use 3 runs of 250 MCM with 30 AWG neutral?
1 size down for neutral. If I was doing the job, I would use 2 runs of 500 MCM alum URD cable for minimum costs.
I have easy access to 250 MCM, but I appreciate your advice. Thanks for your help. www.armstrongsupply.com/wire_chart.htm. This table rates 250 MCM at 230 amps. Is that correct? Or is there a different formula for making sure my wire is not undersized?
230A alum, 290A copper.
Forgive me, Mike, that's how I am a bit confused. Doesn't 230 times 3 fall short of 800?
In copper being closed, it is allowed to step up to breaker size. In alum the size is 300 MCM.
The aluminum wire can carry more capacity since it's in conduit. I will not be using copper for this project.
No, it doesn't. If the calculated ampacity is 790A, you can fuse it to the next size breaker, is what I'm saying.
I guess that's where I'm still confused. I still don't know how 250 MCM aluminum, 230 by 3 equals 690, will work for 800.
300 MCM 3 by 260 equals 788 fuse for 800A.
Alright, I guess I had thought you mentioned 3 runs of 250 MCM aluminium will work.
Copper.
Ah, that's where I am confused. I thought you had said that 40 copper could be used with 3 runs.
We started with 2 runs, both alum and copper. In copper, 3 runs are 40 copper 780A or 250 alum 780A.
3 runs 250 aluminum I thought was rated for 690A. I apologize, Mike, you've mentioned 250 aluminum and 300 aluminum. If 3 runs 250 will provide me with 800 amps, I'll take your word for it. If you think it would be better to use dual 500 MCM, then I will go that route.
The size, 500 MCM alum in URD cable is the best choice for cost. The termination in a double lug adds to the cost savings, not to mention the room needed in studs and equipment.
If you have a home improvement or appliance question and want to chat with an expert now, visit JustAnswer.com/YTHI.